My name's Jen Spencer. This is SmartBug onTap. And on today's episode, I want to talk about how remote workers are actually more productive. One of the most common questions I get asked about SmartBug is, where are you headquartered? And I usually smile for a second before explaining that although our CEO is based in California, SmartBug is a completely remote company. And although most of our SmartBugs are in the US and Canada, our flexible structure allows people to work from wherever they want, whether they're making sales calls out of an Airbnb in Tijuana or putting together a marketing plan while sitting in a cafe in Amsterdam. And as remote work becomes increasingly popular and more statistics surface about its effectiveness, it's clear that this style of working could be the wave of the future. But, it's important for you and your individual company to decide if remote work is the right fit for your organization. So to give you some insight directly from our experience, I want to talk through 5 ways that we've seen remote work make employees more productive. Number 1, the time savings are good for morale. So cutting out a commute every day can save hours spent in traffic or in public transit, which means employees have more time to sleep in, spend time with their families, go to the gym, or whatever else that they want to prioritize in their lives. Personally, I used to spend 3 hours every day in my car, and I can safely say now I'm officially allergic to traffic. And being the first one in the office and the last one out used to be an indicator of a hard worker. But with the remote workforce, there's no way to tell who's the first, who's the last one working for the day. So the focus shifts to the delivery dates of the projects that the employees are working on, meaning actual performance is the only performance metric. And this pushes people to do their best. And it also gives them the freedom to do it whenever it suits them best. And both the clients that we work with here at SmartBug and our team, they gain from this enhanced flexibility. Number 2, there are fewer distractions. With remote work, creating a distraction-free environment becomes the responsibility of each individual worker. If you've hired personnel you can trust to effectively manage their days, it's up to them to make sure they're working in an environment that's conducive to their productivity. So unwanted idle chit-chat no longer gets in the way of accomplishing tasks. If you have a pressing deadline, you can choose to decline random calls, ignore personal chat messages, which, in the past might have taken the form of unavoidable stops by your workstation. Number 3, employees can create healthy lifestyles. Remote workers have the option to work when they are at their best. And for some, this might be right after going to the gym or outside or even from a yurt. As long as it doesn't prevent us from meeting a client's expectations, here at SmartBug, we're free to work when and how we work best. Number 4, the ability to track everything via the digital trail. Every time a decision is made, an idea gets brought up, or a new project is proposed, you can expect that there's an essay to accompany it. Because a remote workforce lacks physical space to share ideas, those ideas get shared in Google Docs, shared folders, or chat channels for anyone to review. And this documentation, along with extensive knowledge bases and training programs, also helps decrease ramp-up time for new team members. So when someone gets onboarded, they have all of the documentation, training, videos, and information at their fingertips. Number 5, in 100% remote situations, everyone is on the same playing field. If you've ever worked in environments where only select people got to work from home, you're familiar with how that setup creates an atmosphere of privilege that alienates those who are stuck in an office, and on the flip side, leaves remote staff feeling out of the loop. Here at SmartBug, we have multiple processes and software to enable communication. And because we're fully remote, it's crucial that we include all of the proper people in the right communications. SmartBugs show up for their regularly scheduled meetings. We over-communicate, and if we need an hour to take care of a personal matter, we have the freedom to do so. The remote lifestyle is, in a word, empowering. The level of self-reliance, determination, self-control, and grit that it takes to work from home is good for the growth of any business professional. And that's why remote workers are actually more productive. So what marketing challenge are you experiencing right now in your business? Email us at marketing@smartbugmedia.com and we'll tackle your challenge in an upcoming episode of SmartBug on Tap.